Welcome back everybody to the Hot Wheels expansion. So unfortunately what was supposed to be this sixth episode was corrupted while recording. For some reason about 10 minutes in it just completely stopped taking my voice, so yeah, unfortunately that has lost. So yeah, but basically I only will have to win a few races and the like, and yeah, we've now unlocked the Goliath event, which signals probably the end of this series, I imagine. So yeah, let's get there in the Battle of the Blade, which we probably won't be using in this, given it's not got the highest of top speeds, unfortunately. But yeah, it should be quite the race, like the other Goliath races that were on the main game, which were pretty damn fun. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen here.
You've arrived at your destination.
So yeah, Legend Maker, this giant Hot Wheels race is the ultimate test at Hot Wheels Park. So it's pretty much going all the way around by the looks of things. Avoids the centre, but going all the way around the edge is clearly long enough. Right, so other Hot Wheels cars that we can choose from, and yeah, I'm thinking the Twin Mill. I know it's probably something that we've used the most on this series, but it does seemingly have the handling. It is a little bit quicker at the top end than the two jets. Doesn't quite have the braking, which, yeah, hopefully won't come into play, really. Obviously there's going to be some corners that will need to be braked on, but for the most part it should hopefully be the fast kind of corners where you really just need the grip more than anything. Though granted, this does understeer, but hopefully it means that we at least can keep clear speed.
At the academy. It's going to be a heck of a ride. Strap in.
I think we might well need to give it a bit more aero at the rear, just to balance it out. Yeah, it doesn't really reduce us all that much. If we go to 414, make it even. Yeah, still pretty high up on the gearing there. Reducing it back a bit make us any quicker? Yes, it does. Right, let's keep it at that. Right, so hopefully we've now got a little bit more of a balanced handling setup. Even amount of downforce front and rear. Don't know if that's going to make much of a difference, but we're not much slower at the top end, and obviously we get plenty of boosts from gravity and the boost things and the wind turbines and whatever else. So it is a full loop, but it's technically a point to point. I do prefer it though when we have a percentage, so I know how much longer we've got, or roughly thereabouts. Oh dear, there's the brakes coming into play. Yeah, it does feel a little bit grippier, so yeah, improving the downforce on the rear might well make a noticeable difference. When I mess up corners like that, it won't. First place currently has a fair bit of a lead going on. We were doing a wheelie then, that's why we were topping out. A lot of these corners you really only have to let off the throttle to get round it properly. Heavy braking isn't often required. Did brake there, but only gently, just to try and keep that momentum going. I imagine, even though this is obviously quite a long circuit and easily the longest on this expansion, it's going to be over a lot quicker than the other Goliath races on the main game, purely because we're going to be going a lot faster for most of the time. Whereas in those Goliath races, yeah, they had a lot of heavy braking corners. We're also dealing with, I think, traffic on at least one of them. I think the street scene one had traffic on it still, so obviously will slow you down as well, take out some of your driving lines and the like. So yeah, this is definitely going to be the fastest of the Goliath races, even if it's, you know, no shorter. But I imagine it is probably shorter as well, because obviously this map is smaller than the Mexico map. Gained a bit of a lead now, thankfully. Oh dear, bags of understeer there. Around that corner, make up for any of the understeer. And speed out the other side. It's only really second place that's keeping up. The rest of the pack is way behind. Forest section now. Loop around this big tree. Understeer is really stopping us from being any quicker than we could be. And second place is right on our arse now. Not afford to make mistakes. Quicker at the top end though, because we were pulling out a lead. Again, the understeer kills our speed, kills our momentum, kills our lead, kills everything. I'm sure there's a tune out there that, you know, irons out most of the understeer, but I prefer to try and use my own. Oh, something happened to him then. What the hell was he darting all over the place for? But regardless, it looks like we're already pretty much there. I can see the finish line on the map there. Yeah, not long at all. Probably could do it even faster if you didn't have this car understeering everywhere, but regardless, there is the Goliath done. Just over nearly 5 minutes 35, get an achievement for that, 25G. But yeah, the Chevrolet 150 sedan there wasn't all that far behind, quite frankly. If, you know, I had a few more issues with the understeer, it definitely could well have beaten us there, but
wow.
Regardless.
I'm looking at your PR stunt numbers here, and I've got to say, how does it feel to be the
more
biggest
achievements
daredevil
filtering
both
through?
on and above ground? Who the legend? You the legend! Wow, that was brilliant! You know, I dreamed about this place. Like, literally dreamed about it. Now it's real and it's so much better than I imagined.
Proud of you, Haley.
Lots and lots of fireworks.
Hey, what are we doing? We've got a 10-story tall Hot Wheels set here. Let's go play. All right, I have racked my brain for these last missions. Maximum difficulty, maximum thrills. I think you're gonna like them. Here, you might as well drive the fastest vehicles while you're at it. Basically, rocking some seatbelts.
Right, so now we've got missions to do. Post a clean time on every Hot Wheels race event rather leaderboard. What the hell do you get for doing that? Right, let's get our vehicle that we've won first though. So yeah, we won the Sierra Cars number 23 Yokohama Alpha, which we'll definitely be looking at in another video. Either Extreme Off-Road Silly Builds or maybe even a review. And yeah, celebrate by earning ultimate burnout skill, then keep your and burn your horn 3 times at the Hot Wheels outpost within 30 seconds. So we're going to do that still, but that's only really to get more points and complete the entire of the S2 class. And then we've got clothing. Then to get more clothing we need to do that Hot Wheels laps, Hot Wheel thing. And then more importantly, we need to get the Hennessy Venom F5, which as you can see we only really need to discover every road, which I think we're not far off doing. Got more clothing there as a reward. And more clothing there. So yeah, not many rewards that I really care about, to be honest, but the Hennessy is definitely the one I do care about. So let's find every road, basically. And we'll quickly look at the Sierra first. Not the Ford Sierra, that is. Now, I think we've had one before from these guys in a previous game, or this game. Yeah, we've had the RX-3. But this, as you can see, is a substantially more powerful car. More than 3 times the power. More than twice the torque. Yes, we weigh 100 and... what's that? 75... 225 extra pounds, but yeah, 3 times the weight, 3 times the power, sorry, twice the torque, and only 225 pounds heavier is, yeah, quite a substantial extra amount, to be honest. And as you can see, the handling is better, the braking is better, the launch is worse for some reason, but the top speed is obviously going to be better, and the acceleration is better as well. So yeah, but this isn't quite the off-road vehicle of the RX-3 really. It's a lot more of a track car, but it still should be fun to see what it can do off-road regardless. So yeah, right, we're in X class though, but I don't think that really matters for discovering the roads, quite frankly. So yeah, how I go around discovering roads, I basically get rid of every you know, bit of the filters, and then you can easily look around and see which roads we got to get. And as you can see, we do not have all that many to actually discover. So yeah, let's do this one first. Now, this also obviously unlocks other things that you might find on the map, XP boards, those tank balloon things and the like, but the main goal here is to get the next, as you can see, 13 roads, so we've not really got all that many. And then we've got one right near us, so we don't have to fast travel there. Just got to loop round. Imagine that poster clean time on every Hot Wheels race event is quite the difficult one to do, to be honest. So I'm going to get rid of that just so we can track. At 93.1%. As you can see, there's some down here. Now on the Mexico map this was a lot more difficult because there were some side roads and stuff that didn't really look like a road, so you had to properly analyse the map and just make sure that you've discovered every part, even if it might not be a road. But yeah, this is a lot easier because, you know, you're not having to use the roads or the makeshift roads that are below the actual Hot Wheels track. So that makes it a damn sight easier. So yeah, let's do this loop and then we'll travel further along. Definitely will be reviewing the Hennessy though. It's a car I've been looking forward to driving on this game. It should be pretty damn fast, stock or otherwise. Oops, sorry Ford. Go down here, loop round. Turn left. Right, 4% to go. What else have we got? Search around. I'd say shout if you see anything, but obviously this is recorded and not live. Ah, there. So yeah, this is a fairly simple thing to do, really. It's not complex at all. But it is definitely something that's easily achievable, and you will obviously unlock a fair bit of it just by playing the game itself. It's not something you have to seek out doing. Although there are some roads here that, yeah, I'm surprised I haven't driven along beforehand. Yeah, not done this loop apparently. We have now. Probably one of the bigger sections that we've not driven along so far. Down here I imagine something, yeah. A fair bit of road here that we haven't done. Somehow we've done this little bit, but we've missed two sides to it. No idea how we've done that, but guess it must have been during a race or something. 5 more to go. Oh, and you've got areas as well to discover, as well as obviously XP boards and those balloons. I see. Right, where else? Here. Right, 3 more after this. Where else are we looking at? It's probably very easy to miss something though, even if it is a little bit more defined than the main game. Where art thou? Where are you? Come on. Come to Papa. Ah, there. That's a big bit. There's me thinking that other bit was big. Somehow completely missed that part. Well, this should be the last amount of stuff to do. Yeah, because this will count as 1, and this loop will count as 1, and then we'll do the other side. Right, let's get this final 0.6%, and yeah, then we'll unlock the Hennessy. I mean, the achievement's already unlocked for me for some reason, even though I've still got 0.6% to go, but need to obviously have it unlocked in the game. So I'm not going to do that until we hit that 100. And that's a nice enough bit of road to finish on.
You've driven on all the stunts here already? Well, I guess you haven't fully experienced a theme park until you've got on all the rides, right?
And now we get the Hennessy Venom. Yoink. don't mind if I do. Says I got another. Oh yeah, that. Alright, so let's take a quick look at this car from 2021. In the H, so we don't need to go far. So yeah, third vehicle from Hennessy that we've ever had on a Forza game, I believe, and yeah, 1817 horsepower, 1193 pounds-feet of torque, from a 6.6 litre V8 engine, I'm presuming, twin turbocharged, supercharged as well, maybe on top of that, who knows, I'll definitely know when I review it, and it weighs only 3,053 pounds, so yeah, heavier than the GT, but substantially more in the way of power, and a little bit more in the way of torque as well. So yeah, looking forward to driving that. But yeah, you'll see that in my review of the car itself. But yeah, nonetheless, thanks for watching, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this series, and I'll see you with the next one. Bye.